we have Commissioner Frannie Hutchinson. She's here. She's the board chair here in St. Lucie County. She has been fighting the good fight alongside with us as well, and has been to all my rallies, and appreciate the support.
Thank you. This is going to be fun. Let me tell you something. I'm going to take a different approach to this. We have all sat here and we know, not only have we heard, but we all know what all aboard Florida, the damage it can do to our counties, all the way up and down the coast. So I'm going to take a different spin on this. Do you all recall just several weeks ago, St. Lucie County was awarded the Veterans Nursing Home?
Yes.
That was accomplished because there was a team that worked together. And it wasn't just St. Lucie County. It was our federal, our state, our surrounding counties, cities, and the board, along with you, that made that become a reality. So my point to each of you, it's not going to be which elected official can get the ear of and get this accomplished. It's going to take this entire team. Whether you're here today or you're at home doing your errands and everything, there are a lot of negative voices, as Representative Lee said, but I'll disagree with him. I'm hearing more negative voices against all aboard Florida, not for it. That being said, I could not agree more than what you've already heard today on the issues that stand out. I'm going to get a little personal with St. Lucie County so you know what we've been doing. Back in March of this year, we were already in Washington meeting with the state, the federal railroad, and this is before the EIS was supposed to be coming out, and it kept getting delayed, as many of you all know. We were already putting the concerns not just for the county, but for the cities within our county and the surrounding counties and their cities of the issues that we're all facing. There was put together by our transportation planning organization the event that Representative Lee out, and I can tell you on that event that went from Martin County, St. Lucie, and Indian River, and I believe all the way up into Brevard, you had representatives on that entire bus that went to every single crossing. These were state DOT, these were each one of our state representatives from the areas, along with our cities and our county representation. We went to each single crossing so that we spoke unified. We spoke with knowledge of what each individual crossing was going to have happen to them, because each one is different. Following that, we've been working as a region. As Casey and I will give kudos to you and your team. You are at everything. But again, it's that type of leadership that we all need to be working not behind, but right outside of, and shoulder to shoulder. So there is a lot done, as you mentioned, Commissioner, but that work is also going to include your help. I will tell you, it's more than signing a petition. That's helpful, but it's your emails, your phone calls, and your taking up just to be here today, but has been said over and over. Tell a friend. Have it just as important to them, just as important as we have tried to make it to the all aboard Florida representatives. We drove them to each one of the crossings to let them know what the problems were, because it's more than just double tracks and the triple tracks. We all know the other issues. What comes in front of that is that right of way that belongs to the cities and counties that they then have to fix after they do their expansion, such as drainage. To date, the county, St. Lucie County, already spends over $276,000 a year in maintenance. The numbers are right, that will double. Now you add on who's going to pay with, because they're proposing the high fiber internet going down it. Are we going to be on the hook for all of those fundings and repairs that have to be done? So it's getting down into the details of it, but that is what we've been trying to do. I tell you, Casey, the board came out months ago, and I thank my board members, and I know Todd's here somewhere, voting and putting a resolution in opposition to all aboard Florida. We have also, just as again, for the third time this past Tuesday, have not accepted, nor signed, nor considered the maintenance agreements. I would encourage you to let your local elected officials know that you support that, because those do come back up again. in the December timeframe. And it won't just be to the county, it will be to all the cities. So we need to, again, stay united and be together on this. Thank you all for being here, and thank you again for having me.
Thank you, Commissioner Hutchinson. Appreciate you coming here today. Everybody said, please contact your elected. It's so true. You can go to floridanetallaboard.net, and under our key documents, we'll have a segment in there where you can get email addresses and mailing addresses for every official up and down the coast, from up to your federal level. We also have a one-button letter that you can send to about 25 different federal and state elected officials that reminds them of the All Aboard Florida project. Today, when you leave, we have business cards with the Federal Railroad Administration meeting schedules. There's 8 meetings, 1 in each county, that's coming up on the draft environmental impact statement. Grab some of those cards, hand them out to people that you see. We need to get people to show up to these comment meetings in the droves. There's not going to be a lot of public comment allowed that's a one-on-one, but we need to show up in large numbers and let the Federal Railroad Administration, we say no aboard Florida. No, no, no. So, next, we have Martin County that's coming up, and Commissioner Ed Fielding